Alright, so a little bit of an overdue video here. I got these batteries from EMAX a while ago. These are their new batteries with the EM2.0 connector, their new open source 1S battery connector to compete with the likes of BT 2.0 and the A30 connector. It's obviously not compatible. It's totally different. And I'm going to show you these batteries and their capacities instead of what they look like. Obviously, they're not too interesting. They're all high volt batteries. I got the charger here. The link to where you can get these is on the EMAX USA website. And I'll put that in the description. You guys can go to the website to click this and then find out all the details on the connector and all the batteries. Of course, you can buy the connectors by themselves, both sides, and then on that particular page, you just talk about the connector itself. It is a little bit heavier than the BT 2.0 connector, but obviously they're comparing it to the XT30. It's a lot lighter than the XT30, of course. If you're using a 1S battery with an XT30 connector, this is definitely going to be a lot lighter. In terms of current capacity, it's saying it can handle a continuous amount of current of 10 amps and a burst to 20 amps, whereas BT 2.0 can handle 9 amps bursting to 15 amps. So I think that's the main difference. Obviously, the connector is a little bit different in its shape and everything here, but it is an open source connector, and that's sort of the idea that they're trying to promote, is that it doesn't cost money, because if you try to use the Beta FPV connector, they do charge a cost for that, whereas this is going to be open source and anyone can use it if they want to. So I believe I've got all of them here except for the 320. So the 270, the 320, and the 300 are kind of like this style with the cap here, and this is what the connector looks like on the battery side, and then this is the charger, and this is what the connector looks like on the, I guess it would be on the drone side here. And the pin is actually a little bit bigger than the BT 2.0 connector, which is obviously why it can handle a little bit more current, but of course the connector itself is a little bit bigger as well. And also it has a little bit of extra weight, so if you're going for those super tiny micros, then you have to consider the extra weight. This one here is just using 5 volt USB-A. You just plug it in, then you just plug in your batteries there. And for the 270, it's 1.026 watt hours, and these are high volt batteries, so they charge up to 3.85 volts, and then the 300 is 1.14 watt hours. I've got 2 of the 450s, 2 of the 550s, 2 of the 650s, and 2 of the 750s. So again, these are the ones with the tail, the pigtail here, and this is what the connector looks like with that. So obviously you can tell it's a bit bigger than the BT 2.0 connector. And just for a side-by-side comparison, this is the BT 2.0 connector on the drone side, and comparing it to the EM 2.0, you can see there the size difference. As you can see, the EM 2.0 is definitely bigger. Anyway, here's the 450, it's 1.71 watt hours. The 550 is 2.09 watt hours. This is a 650, and this is 2.47 watt hours. The 750 is 2.85 watt hours. And here's the weight. The 270 is 7.49 grams. It's 308.72 grams. 450 is 12.66 grams. 550 is 14.15. 650 is 15.15, and 750 is 16.8. So obviously you saw the 300 in action on the Nanoscout video that I produced about 2 months ago, I believe, and I think all future 1S drones from EMAX will now be featuring the EM 2.0 connector, so you'll be able to see the performance of these batteries going forward in future models. So I'm not sure how widespread this connector is going to be used in other areas. I did try and see if this was available elsewhere other than the EMAX USA website, and I couldn't find it anywhere else. But if you guys know if it is selling elsewhere, let me know. But it is available on the EMAX website, so don't expect a whole lot of people to be switching over to this connector. I think the A30 connector is probably the because its compatibility with BT210 is probably going to be the winner, because I don't think GNB is charging for that connector either, but I might be mistaken. If I am, let me know in the comments if they are charging for that, if it's open source or not. I'm not 100% sure myself, but that's going to cover for this video. I just wanted to get this out there because I did send these along. I just want to show them off. Not sure how much I'm going to be using them, but they will show up in a future 1S drone video, and I can't tell you what that is yet, but it is coming. And I think it's going to be the 750 1S. You'll see that in that video. That'll do it for this one. Talk to you guys in the next video.